The Court of Public Opinion is a part of the Amateur Radio Network. Okay, getting right into it. To really break down this story, you have to really get some validity to what's going on with bioterrorism, how to turn food or something into a biochemical attack. Well, we live in a post 9/11 world, so we need to know that Americans are aware that that attack was meant to kill millions of Americans. Think about what President Trump did. He literally shut down America, and governors and everything that's been going on with reporting and listening to the White House briefings and to listen to the task force on coronavirus. I want to tell you about what we went through when we were in basic training in 1990. It was like we were prepared for this event all our lives, because in basic training, one of the things they said that there would come a time that there would be an attack. There's no question in my mind now that I know that there was an article, and a well-written article, about this very story, the attack on America, like as if we haven't already known anything about attacks. What we want to know is that every American has to be armed with the right information. Instead of going out there and being afraid of it, we're going to run right into it, okay? By wearing masks and knowing a little bit about medicine. I'm a back office medical assistant. So, typically, anytime somebody puts a needle in your arm, you better know what you're putting into your body. 1, okay? This is just general information. 2, you need to go to regular checkups and do the things that you would expect, like go see your doctor. When we talk about the issues on life and pro-life issues, and you see what is happening, look at the change in demeanor of the representatives that have been controlling America and the information. Now you got an op-ed and a story that is so important right now. Everyone needs to know. Like, when you wear gloves and you wear a mask, you're basically learning some things about medicine that have been taught. Like, whenever a dentist is, doing drilling, he has to wear a mask over you, because of the poisons that he would breathe in, So don't forget common sense. Use your common sense right now, because America, common sense is one of the things we do well at. And you do not lose your sense of self or your sense of equilibrium. I know this has been a trying time for a lot of Americans, and we are Americans. When we're united, we can fight back and win. And that means taking back America, taking back your jobs, taking back what is rightfully yours. Inherited rights. There's a book that just came out that I have not gotten. Now we're gonna do some homeschool things, and we're also doing some things in play therapy about child sexual abuse, because we're survivors of human trafficking, so that you know about my story a little bit. Now, I didn't exactly go through it. I was a secondary victim, so that you know a little bit about me. I was in foster care. I know that there's a lot of things that happen to a lot of kids. I was very fortunate. I did not have a lot of the same stories as some of the survivors. When we work with survivors, though, they have had their own experiences, So we're gonna let those individuals decide when they're comfortable how to discuss it at whatever time. In the meantime, send your support to Vets for Child Rescue. Sawman is been on the forefront of the war on child human trafficking, and there are teams of men and women that fight this battle in the battlefield. The real thing is getting everybody back into counseling and therapy. It is vital. With your help and support, it means that much more. You can support us here as well. The Court of Public Opinion is a part of the Amateur Radio Network. Please support the Eptioch Times, and we are going to get that documentary, because I think it's going to be really important, because now most of us know about the Stasi. You see the big mural in the Denver airport. It's a Stasi-like thing with a needle. Pay attention. All the hints are everywhere. Get your information and be armed with the truth. You're listening to a clip of sound frequency therapy. One of these applies to those who have had trouble sleeping or PTSD. It's at 652 hertz, I believe.